Alright, Sky coming at you with another video featuring buffed unit from the latest buff patch in this month of October 2024, including Taeron, Mort, Elena, and a bit of Spez, and I think one or two other units, not quite sure. But yeah, enjoy the newly buffed unit gameplay and have fun watching and enjoy the copyright-free music. Alright, getting into the first attack in 7th. I skipped the first side because it was just boring meta stuff that we've all already seen. On the second side, we got the newly buffed units. We got Elena, we got Taeron, we got Mort, the goat. Now, Taeron can't counter here, but that should be okay. He'll still get his resource. Elena gonna hold S3 there. Mort gonna surely go for the fear. Hold S3 animation there. That does a lot of damage. Fiend cleanses it though. It's a nice defense break. Hold S3 with Taeron. She's pretty low. That Mickey auto battle is terrible. Should kill AUV. Nice. Holy sack. Bonus round. Doesn't have resource yet though, which is lucky. She wasn't able to counter. And Taeron should clean this up. And that Taeron S3 cleans it up. Very nice. Elena getting the BM, even though it's PvE. And we'll finish off the Abiki very nicely. Okay, next match we got Mort top with Fumir and Ruele Taeron bottom. So we'll see how it plays out. Pretty slow type team, so it might take a little bit of time here. Go for the duel there on Senya. I'll be. What's that, dude? Plan will follow up on the Senya, just to make sure she goes down. Get her kill. Elena going for the S3. On the Fumir. We'll see if this Fumir goes down here. But I don't think she will. My Fumir's pretty bulky. Yep, easy, survives quite a bit of health. And we'll go for the fear here with Mortelix, the goat. Got the fear. And we'll also we got sleep, I do believe, from Fumir here. Nice. And hopefully a defense break. Not on Bologna, but she's very low. They're stunned, slept, and defense broken. It should be pretty much over. Very nice. They gotta just fast forward a bit. Hit the Elena up here. Oh, or maybe it doesn't take long. Never mind. It didn't take long. Alright, very nice. And getting over to the second side in this second attack. We have some Sully, Ruele, and Taeron action here. Against the Luna. She gets no debuffs except for the one seal. That's pretty funny. I think this is an interesting match. We cleanse the Sully because we want her to have the passive. Unfortunately, I had to cleanse her there. Taeron will take a big hit from Senya. Big hit. Luna, that's pretty good. Taeron counter it again. That will proc the Senya. Yeah. Ruele will have to make a decision here. Goes for the S1. Pretty smart play. Countering. And this big damage is going to come. Oh dear, it's looking pretty grim here for these newly buffed units. Looking pretty grim. Senya will probably kill that Ruele there. Yeah. Ruele got CR and is able to revive the Taeron. And would they get the Ruele? We'll see. Doesn't even get the Ruele. And that Taeron SG3 should finish things up there. Very nice. Taeron the GOAT. Okay, last Guild War fight, we got Mort and Ruele top with the ML Bologna here to kill the Landy. So we'll see how it goes. We got two of the buffed units. I didn't include the bottom half because there was no buffed units, so whatever. It was a pretty good fight though, but it was an RNG win. Anyways, continuing on. Elena doing big things there. Now I have a lot of debuffs here, and Ruele can only cleanse so much. So I'll have to prioritize which one to cleanse and give damage limit in the first turn when Ruele gets a turn here. Here's that Elena was higher max HP than Mort, which is crazy. My Mort's like 30k. We'll go with the Landy, but no Vigor will be applied. And I realized they're all light, right? So they're gonna go Bologna. So I gotta give that damage limit to Bologna, or Landy just gonna shred her. I think it was an okay decision. Mort won't counter, neither will Bologna, but such is life. No one will really counter. Mort's still doing his thing. Landy popping off, which will pop the Bologna. Very nice. And that Bologna almost, if Landy had Salvo, she would have died there. That could have been kind of bad. Really got to deal with that Landy. And then it should be pretty much in the clear. Getting a defense break there, that's pretty good. Healing the Bologna. I think I healed the Bologna, yep. Gotta heal that Bologna. And that match should be pretty much secure from there. Ruele's very safe for Guild War now, since she is. It's very hard to kill her. Mort is now cycled out of the uncounterable and unbuffable, so he can pop off. And that's pretty much concluded. I don't think they can really win it from there. That 2-turn fear on Arceti is causing a problem for them. Ah, damn, that's a brutal debuff. Fast forward a little bit. Get the early nav down. And get Vigor to the team. Very nice. That Arceti won't be able to solo. Yep. On auto battle, the Bologna kills. Very nice. Alright, this first match was pretty funny. He was doing a very fast, aggressive draft, and I was playing slow. I figured I probably wouldn't get a turn, so I just went and AFK'd. As you can see. I took off my headset and it was just gonzo. But anyways, the other guy will open up as I just leave the room, and we'll see if I'm able to win it. It was pretty funny. I did ban the Briar, so I can revive it. I do have 2 revivers. And I'm pretty sure I make you 15% here. Yeah, I make you 15%, it's the reset, which is really good. Because you won't be able to deal with that as easily now. He'll have to go the haste. Or something. That was Molly, which if it had killed there would have been kind of bad for him. I remember I was AFK, so I skipped a couple pauses. Anyways, I'm back now. It's been, you know, a couple minutes. So, you know, it's taken that long to AFK. I'll kill the haste very nicely there. And proc the Amiki, which is lucky, because if she had been reset, she would have just died there. Very lucky to see that. A duel on the... Oh, no duel. Right, because Molly prevented the duels there. She only got the one duel. But Ruele will go down to the BBK, I'm pretty sure here. And the Molly does go down as well. But Ruele doesn't quite die to the BBK and pushes up with Water's Origin, which allows her to take a turn and revive the BM Haste. I'm like, holy smokes, am I cooking at this point? Like, what? Someone's cooking, that's for sure. Somebody be cooking. I'm pretty sure it's SG with this Ruele buff on G. For real. Plan will clean up the Ruele, but proc the haste with the Ruele dying. And now Amiki can clean the board. Honestly, this is just a win because of 15%, but in theory, Rowena was like damage and didn't have much F, but you wouldn't think that someone would build her like that. I don't think she was doing that much damage. So now BBK has S3 down. The Zio is dead. The Rowena can't take a turn because the front line is dead. And we've stripped the attack buff on the BBK. The BM Haste was reset, so we get an S3 there. But this Brugga is in trouble. This had the counter there, sealing the match. It would have been pretty much over either way, but yeah, unfortunate for that guy. Alright, next match, getting into it. He drafted pretty toxically, apart from the LRK, I guess. So we had to respond with pure toxicity as well. We did get the Mort through the draft. Versus 2 fire though. That was Mort first pick, so you know he drafted into it. But we got the Sully to prevent the A-plan dual attacks, which was a clever 3rd pick there. We'll see how it goes. Mort doesn't take the decreased speed. Don't know why he didn't go for the S3 there. It might have been a bit of a misplay. He S1's there, right? With both his units. He should have maybe just gone for the S3. Because he's going to get shut down either way. I'm not sure, actually, what he should have done there. He was fighting a bit of a troublesome fight with the AOL in the draft there. See if Mort will ever take a turn in this match. Or ever counter. We'll see. Oh, no counter. LB. Sully gonna probably go for S1. Yep. On the flans. Decreased speed, that's always good. Always good to see. Can be a pretty deviant debuff. Devious, I meant to say. Well, whichever. Both are fine, I guess. Anyways, A-Time when going for the S3. Get some devious debuffs as well, indeed. And they'll spend a whole turn stunned. And won't we follow this up with a fear? Oh, this is so toxic. Wait, no. Molly takes the turn because she got so much speed. She can duel with the Poly. Counter. Doing some nice damage to Molly there. And I think he just concedes here, actually. Yeah, no, he doesn't even want to see the Mort S3. Next match, we saw him starting to do what possibly could have been a Fumir draft. And decided we'd go a bunch of units that are immune to sleep. So we have Mort and Candy that are immune to sleep and stun. Though they don't have much of a... Well, they do have a couple stuns, I guess. And then Amiki who self-cleanses when she's low, and Ruele who will self-revive. So we have some crazy tech against this Fumier draft. The Mort S2 will pop Celine, which goes Landy. And crits, but the barrier mitigates a lot of that damage. And Celine didn't get attack buff there, as you can see. Unfortunate RNG if he had a plus 15 RD or something. It didn't crit again. Now he can crit Candy and possibly sleep the whole team here, but well, at least the Miki and the Ruele, and then possibly turn it around. But he doesn't sleep the Ruele. He doesn't sleep the Ruele. She 50%. So no. Alright, next match. We got the Mort through against the Miki, which is surprising. With the Elena, who is also recently changed. We'll see how it plays out here. Against the Celine Harsetti DDR, interesting combo there. Apart from a Miki, well, I guess a DDR, they don't have much that can really deal with Flan. It looks like Celine might have been highest attack E. Bunch of things proccing there, very nice. Celine has... Oh right, we had skill only. Yeah, so Celine didn't want to hit anything. Or use S3. Now they'll be in a bit of a troublesome situation. Definitely for sure. We'll see what happens here. Because the Miki can't counter, remember, because of the Mort. The Miki cannot counter, which is very unfortunate for them. And they're silenced, they're in a very troublesome situation. Mort is just gonna overwhelm them completely with this S3. With the fear, ignore ER, that's going to be very problematic, stunning type situation for them, and they're pretty much just going to be out of there at that point. Actually, the Miki is propped. Next match, we got Taeron, Mort, and Elena against a bunch of boring last week's units. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Taeron and Mort is an interesting combo, as the Taeron will not be able to counter there. But of course, their Miki main DPS won't be able to counter either, even though she really not really doing much here. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. They get some debuffs. Mort will not put a barrier on himself. The ER targets will get the barrier, which is nice. I don't know why he... Oh, he took a defense break there because Mort countered, so we're able to do some pretty good damage to the Harsetti there. And then we'll go for the fear. Senya procs because the Amiki takes so much damage there and Harsetti dies. And Handgat looks like he might be out cold if he doesn't wake up. Elena going for the invisible in case, well, to prevent Senya from S3ing there. We'll see how it goes here. So the A Taiwan will go next, and they pushed up a bit there. Or no, right, Senya pushed back the A Taiwan, pushed past the A Taiwan with the duel from the hand guy there. That's kind of funny. Yeah, Senya can't get any damage on that S3 there. But she's got speed buff. I think she newly gained that speed buff after the Harsetti died or something, so actually benefited from the speed there. And yeah, she misses 2 full turns of her unique buff and will not be able to get any damage from her S3. Doesn't emote, as we saw. And is probably pretty sad about not being able to get that AoE Senya S3. Okay, next match. We got, we only have one of the new buffed units on the left side, but they got Mort and Taeron on the right side, so I thought I'd include it. And we got the Hua, the goat Hua, who might be getting an ML soon, as they let us know, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, they're going in for the defense break here. No A-flan to follow up with the duel or anything there, though, which is nice. We go for the provoke on Mort because we don't want to get the fear, and luckily hit him. Luckily hit the Mort there, and then we can protect the DDR. Love the Harseti speed RNG really turning out in our favor here. And he'll go Hua, though it was not that great. Obviously Hua's in danger here. Taeron just S1. Now we can get some tempo from DDR, which is good. He was like last on the turnover, which was really painful there. Get a lot of sleeps, but not on Mort, of course, because he's immune. We'll see if Ruele will take a turn here. Alright, Abiki gonna go for the provoke again on the Mort. And gets it again. Very lucky there. And a bit of detonate, though he does get the counter, which will give him a barrier. But knocks Abiki low, so she gets the second attack and the detonate there. Abiki kinda nasty with DDR, not gonna lie. And then Ruele will just double click the S3, reviving the dead unit there. The Hua, of course. The Hua should get the turn. Harseti has slept. Remember, I was thinking Hua might do a Venom here, or detonate the Venom, but nah. DDR used his S2 before Hua was revived, of course. So, Hua doesn't do anything for the DDR there, no pestilence. She still does pretty good damage to the Senya. The DDR will try to finish off the Senya. The S1 no solver. Gets it though in the kill. Taeron was slept. But remember, Taeron can't counter here because of the Mort. And neither can Abiki. So Abiki can actually just go Taeron before he gets his resource, can she not? Yep, I figured out. And it's going to be very hard for them to win at this point against the Ruele and the Hua after we take the Taeron down here. I think if it doesn't kill, we would pretty much die, but luckily the tooth procs, and it's going to be very hard for them to win this. And yeah, the Mort kills, the Mort dies to the Hua, and it's over, pretty much. Very nice. Alright, next match. Getting into it. We got Spez this time and Taeron. Interesting combo. Against a bit of a mismatched draft with not much tankiness. Some decent damage, and you'll be surprised how well this guy actually does here. But we'll see how it goes. Obviously Frida goes first. My Molly's on some spares, so she wouldn't have done much anyways. I probably would have had the whole skill in case of the Celine hitting a crucial target with some good damage. But anyways, getting into it. Really been going for the S1. Actually hits the Spez. We strip the Rimuru, who gets the Analyze. We'll go for the S3 on the Taeron, I do believe. Which doesn't quite kill him because of the counter and the heal and the life seal and the shield there, the barrier. And then we'll see what Celine does here. He's gone 2 different targets now. And now he's going a third. He's going on the 8th island. He set all 3 of my targets with some sort of damage. So what was his plan here? What was his plan here? I'm not quite sure. Spez doesn't really matter. He could S2, but it might push up the daily bit or something. This guy's in a really good position. I think about this for a sec. And then I'm thinking about whether to S3 or not. But I figure you'll probably do some pretty good damage with the buff, right? Because he just got buffed and it's like higher now. So we'll test it out here. Also, I would have died if I hadn't used it, so... You know, I had no choice but to use it at that point. That's a cornered cat situation. He dies to the Dillybit counter because she had the counter buff for the Reverend. But it does major damage, massive damage. The Dillybit goes down very nicely, and it's just a Celine left. If she hits the Spez, she would win, but she missed the Spez. And it's just over. Spez can S3 and casually clutch that match. Very nice. Anyways, we didn't get too much of a chance to test the new units. We were trying a lot of slow drafts and figuring it out at the start, so it wasn't really working too great. I could have kept pushing, but I reached my like 40 match limit, so I was like, whatever. But all in all, the win rate went down, I think 3%, which is a bit rough, but such is life. I wasn't abusing like cleave like I usually do and mostly playing slow, so it was a bit harder to figure out what to do, especially against cleavers and against my own drafts. So yeah, but a lot of M players in there. It happens, you know. We all in all we gained some points. It happens. Maybe almost 100, so that's pretty good. All in all, a lot of the new units are really good. Mort is amazing. Taeron is amazing. Elena is not much different, but still really good. Spez, we didn't see him with the sleep interaction there, but it should be good for him. There were a couple other ones on the buff patch as well. SPA that I forgot to test out, and Veronica is better now as well. But anyways, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, follow on Twitch if you happen to get over to that side of things, and have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and catch you for the next video. Should be upcoming maybe in a couple days. Alright.